Okay, sorry.
Did you get hit? Did you do drugs? Are there drugs here? No, I'm gonna make dead grandma jokes. Watching a brand new episode of High Strung with me, Rebecca Auerselt. I am joined by literally the entire full-time Stoned Media staff here today and filming. And the first thing that they have for me today, what not to say on a first date. This is perfect because I'm gonna say everything you're not supposed to say on a first date all the time, on all my first dates. I like to be as jarring as possible at first, just to see if they can handle who I am as a person. So here is a list of things that I have talked about on a first date that you probably shouldn't. Number one, porn. Now that's because sometimes I explain what I do for a living and porn is sometimes involved. Number two, how about that you are pro-choice? Because I bring that up a lot on my first dates, but that's because they usually end in unprotected sex. So I think that's something that you should bring up if that's how that's gonna happen. What else not to say on a first date? How about, and this happens to me all the time, this happens even before I go on a first date, how about you don't tell me about your ex? How about I didn't join Tinder so I could hear how sad you were that the girl of your dreams broke up with you 2 days ago? I don't care. I don't care about your feelings. I don't care about your ex. I don't care about what she did because I'm probably gonna do it too. And I don't wanna feel guilty before I even do something bad to you. So don't talk to me about your ex. Don't talk to me about how you wrote her a letter and dropped it off at her house. That happened to me. Don't talk about how you were engaged 3 days ago and now you literally tell me that I'm a rebound. I don't care. I'll be a rebound. I just don't wanna know. Don't tell me. Don't tell me that you're technically still married. Oh, that happened to me. Here's a good one. How about on a first date, if you are engaged, you do tell me, because then on the second date, after we have a super fun first date where we're holding hands in public and we're out at the bar, we're having a good time, you spend the night. How about the next time on our second date when I meet you at the bar I'm supposed to meet you at, but really that's just me picking you up and driving you home because you're so shithouse drunk you can't function, and then on the ride home back to your house, you tell me about how sad you are because your fiance left you that day? How about you don't tell me that? And how about you don't say, yeah, she moved out because she saw the text messages between the two of us. Thank you for making me an unknown side piece. I need to know that stuff because I will adjust my behavior accordingly. I don't care if you're married, that's fine with me. I've done that a lot and it's great because then I don't have to worry about meeting your friends or your family and it's super easy and convenient for me. But you gotta let me know on the first date so I don't text you pictures of my asshole and then your fiance finds them and then she leaves you and then you get drunk and literally cry tears in your driveway to me because you just lost your best friend and your whole family is ruined. Because now I've accidentally am responsible for that and you put me in a really awkward position, so stop fucking doing that. You know who you are. How about things not to say on a first date, things not to say when you are getting my phone number at the gym? Are you training for a fitness competition? Obviously I am, look at me. I'm obviously training for a fitness competition. Juan, his name was Juan. And then you asked me for my phone number because you buttered me up and now I'm definitely gonna give it to you. And then after that, you asked me if I'm married. I'm not married, otherwise I wouldn't have given you my phone number. Juan, are you married? Why would you ask that? Yeah, to be honest, I am married. Okay, well, I'm gonna rescind my phone number and never ever answer you when you text me. So that's something you want to bring up. Moral of the story, what you should bring up on a first date. Do you have a significant other? Let's just clear that out of the way on the first date. Back to things that you should not say on a first date. Don't bring your dog on a first date because then our whole date has to revolve around your dog. I had a guy do that and it was terrible. He brought us on. I love animals. I would love to meet your dog. And actually the date with the dog was way better than the date with the human. I would have let the dog kiss me all day. I would have taken the dog home with me. We would have had a great evening together, but the human was terrible. And now you've driven up here from Columbia, which is about an hour and a half ride with your dog, which is great, but we're restricted to doing dog things. That's weird. I didn't dress for dogs. I dressed for humans. If I dressed for dogs, I'd be wearing sweats, but I wasn't. So don't bring your dog on a first date. Other things you shouldn't say on a first date. Shouldn't talk about your ex, abortions, how easy you are. Shouldn't talk about your dead family members. Or shouldn't tell me that one of your family members has recently died because I'm not gonna be able to not bring it up. So If you have a dead family member, don't talk about it. Don't, because then I'm gonna talk about it. Keep that to yourself. I don't care about your sorrow, all right? This is only the first date. To be fair, I don't really care about your sorrow if it wasn't the first date. It could be the 13th date, and I'd still be like, oh my God, your grandma died? So sad. Now I'm gonna make dead grandma jokes. Or jokes about my live grandmother, whom I love. Things that you shouldn't bring up on a first date. How easy it is for you to blend in crowds. How you kill animals. You killed animals when you were a kid. Things you shouldn't bring up on a first date. Yeah, I'm kind of racially ambiguous, so no matter where I'm at in the world, I blend in pretty well in crowds. When I was a kid, I used to have to kill all the animals on our farm. I have a firearm that I'm holding. Are you okay with that? I'm studying criminal justice, and I fit the profile of a serial killer. I'm young, I'm single, and I'm attractive, and I live by myself. What else did he say? He told me about how he used to kill animals, told me about how he can blend in crowds, told me that he fits the profile of a serial killer, and then he pulled a gun out on me. Things that you don't bring to a first date. A gun. Don't bring a gun to a first date, ever. There is no reason that you should bring a gun on a date with me, ever. I'm non-threatening. That's fucked. Yeah, no, you don't need to bring a condom either. Drunk Rebecca is not a fan of condoms. Drunk Rebecca wants a baby. Sober Rebecca hates kids. Drunk Rebecca wants nothing more than to have a baby, apparently. Drunk Rebecca literally said to the guy last weekend, he was like, I'm really worried that I got you pregnant. Apparently Drunk Rebecca was like, no, you don't need a condom, you're fine. Like when he went to go get one, like Drunk Rebecca really wants a fucking baby. I don't know why, dude. That's a manifestation of my stress. Things what not to say on a first date. Don't tell me that you have done any of the following things that day. Drank lean, acid. Don't ask me if I want to do cocaine in the bathroom. Assume that I want to do cocaine in the bathroom. I'm telling you right now publicly, if cocaine in the bathroom is an option on a date, I'm gonna take that option. What else shouldn't you say on a first date? You're prettier than your pictures. Sounds like a compliment, but somehow it's not. You don't look like I thought you would. What? You're not as tall as I thought. I've said that a lot. Oh, you're not as tall as I thought. As always, thank you for watching a brand new episode of High Strung. If you want to see more of me but don't want to wait till next Thursday for a new video to come out, you can follow me on Instagram at Rebecca Hourselt, RebeccaHourselt, or you can follow our CEO, Brianna Whitehead's Snapchat, as I am a pretty big feature on there, and that is Bree2D2, wait for it, BREE numero 2 DTOO. Once again, thank you, and we will see you next week.